Guys, and welcome to How Does Minecraft Work? My name is Viperbane, and today we're going to have to look at a block that is usually found underwater. Usually under just one square of water, and it's clay. Now, with the later patches that has come out, I think it's from 1.7.2, it may be 4, so don't really quote me on that bit. You can make these clay come in different colors, so you can color them yourself and make various colored clay buildings, which is quite useful when you want to create stuff. I really like to use clay for building pathways, but it really consumes a lot of clay when you're building roads and whatnot. So let's have a look at this. We'll begin with the usual, the fire test. So let's see. Well, the block catches fire enough. But is it spreading? Well, like a real life clay block, it shouldn't, because clay is mainly wet. So let's see if it burns from the sides. We've added a little bit of a feature to this fire test here, but the clay block is really not that susceptible at all to fire. It will entertain the notion of fire for a little while, but it will not do anything else beyond that. So that's pretty much it with the clay. Now, there are various things you can do with this. So we have placed a few blocks down there, but I'll show you that when you put a block like this in, we're gonna show you what you get from that, but I'm gonna let you guess. So I'm gonna show you how to harvest these. Now, if you punch them, you get 4 clay orbs, clay blobs, what it really is. You can't really do anything with them. And as you saw, you can do it with your hands, but if you use a tool like a diamond shovel, you saw how quickly I farmed this. Now, I have unfortunately not set it up because it's quite complex and it's a little bit difficult to show, but when you do have clay, like this, if you see them under a water line, so I'm gonna simulate a water line like this. So you're standing on firm ground here, but these blocks of clays are underwater. If you stand in water and you try to dig, you dig slower. And if you stand 2 blocks down in water, so you're really submerged, you dig even slower than that. So you have to bounce up and down all the way to the surface. Now, the smartest way to farm this block is to make sure that you have some kind of surface that you can stand on. And then you just take your shovel and dig from this angle, and it goes really, really quick. It goes just as quick as you would be above ground, but as soon as you get underwater, you start working a little bit slower. So we put a square block in there, and what did we get? Anyone, any guesses? Yes, you guess it. You got hardened clay. Now, you do not get hardened clay if you put just the clay blobs in. You get something else. So let's put the hardened clay down next to the clay block and another clay block. They are not the same, and this block is something I will be explaining a little bit in the future, but I will show you now what happens if you try to dig it with just a shovel. It disappears. So you need the proper tool to dig out the clay block. Right, are these guys done? No, not yet, but I'll put these tools away. Alright, there is one more. As you can see, they take a little while to make these. Each clay block drops 4 of these clay balls. And from that you can make 4 bricks, which you can place like so, and make bricks, which is a building block. Or you can make yourself a flower pot. And I've already shown you in an earlier video on how the bricks work, I think it was. Yes, it was a brick show episode that has been previous to this one, so for once I can actually say that look at my earlier videos rather than my future videos to come. Now, the flower pot you can place on top of anything like this. Well, it requires that the block can take it. So if you have a flower or similar, you can actually put it in here. It becomes a miniature of that flower, and I think you can put cactus. So a cactus block or cacti block, I'm not sure how it's pronounced there or what the correct plural term is. But it becomes a miniature of it, and it's really nice if you're decorating houses and you're trying to add more atmosphere, especially if you're trying to build a good big map or you have a project that's been really long standing. Remember that you can make flower pots like these and put small flowers in them. Build table sets and whatnot and have a little bit of flower if you're building a restaurant, say. Well, this has been How Does Minecraft Work, and today we'll be looking at the addition of clay blocks. My name is Viperbane and I'm the guy behind these How Does Minecraft Work. And if you like the content, please hit like, subscribe, share with everyone you know, because it really helps me out and helps me continue producing these kind of video clips for you. I'm hoping that you get a lot of entertainment and information out of these so that you can build a lot cooler stuff in Minecraft in the future. Until next time guys, peace out.